Not imply a certain level of skill or training. Clinton and Galen are with us this morning. GCES is here on a Monday morning.
GCES.
Morning, gents.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's things today?
Things are busy.
Things are busy. Well,
Yeah.
sure. Why not? They should be.
Yeah.
All right. We got some things to do. You have a big event coming up this week.
Yes. So Thursday of this week, we are having a business after hours with the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce. We're calling it a Carnival of Opportunities because you are able to come and attend it and get a tattoo from Jonah and Melissa from Create Tattoo. They're going to be doing tattoos for $60. That $60 benefits the Indiana County Humane Society. Any money that you spend that night will benefit the Humane Society. We also have dog races, tabletop dog races. We have this thing where you throw a ring on a bottle of booze, and if it goes on the bottle of booze, you get it. We also have Galen doing his debut as a fortune teller. So it is all indoors at our new location at 43 South 9th Street. Romeo's is going to be there serving food. They're going to have their cotton candy machine. We're going to have alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks, the like. All you have to do is call and register with the Chamber of Commerce. Their phone number, if you're ready for it, is 724-465-2511.
We'll give you that opportunity again. But as I told you last week, this is not Galen's debut as a fortune teller. He's in the business of telling fortunes or building them.
I look at fortunes, I guess, but I can't tell a fortune.
Well, you can help people to build their fortune. And that's the question that I want to bring to you today, because we talk about retirement savings. Generally, we talk about it in the context of someone who is approaching retirement in the near future. But there are plenty of young people out there who are entering their business careers, who are now beginning to build up funds and maybe sinking it into a savings account or whatever it is, however they're dealing with it. But they can begin saving for their retirement now. They can start to build that egg, if you will. And why not, Galen?
Well, I mean, at any time in life, if you have a little bit of savings, put it away for, if you're making a little bit of extra money, I mean, you should put it away for savings if you can afford to. It's human nature to, spend all we can. It's just, you want everything. I want everything. But, it's good to put a little bit off to the side because let your money make money.
All right. So the question is, somebody who is, let's say, under the age of 35, who has begun to think seriously about saving for retirement, is there a number out there that person should be shooting for? By the time I get 35, I want to have this already taken care of in terms of my retirement. I want to have this number set aside.
Well, I don't think that you should put a goal of money necessarily as much as the goal of getting it accomplished to being able to comfortably put money into something and seeing it grow. Because, that comes into risk tolerance with me. The more risky you are with, how you want to play the market, the more returns you could get. So that goal could come a lot sooner. And if you're conservative, it's going to take longer. So I just think setting up the account, having the goal of having the accounts would be the goal.
Yeah, and Clinton, when he says that, it really points out that retirement savings is really a personal thing, isn't it?
So that actually was, I'm glad you brought that up. Was what I was thinking while you guys were talking, that we've worked with a lot of people that are, homeowners, not homeowners, but business owners too. So, their things are going to be a lot different for someone that turned 18 and started working at the post office right away, let's say. I mean, you said 35. I'm now 41. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm 41. Galen's like, I don't know. I always say 47, 50.
He always tells me I'm 50.
But he's like 44. We just started saving ourselves a few years ago. Okay. And we do this for a living.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but we're busy trying to, make money and constantly spend it on our business to help us grow. So we just started doing our own savings a couple years ago. So, it's all relative to where you're at in life. So I don't really think that people should have a goal in mind. They just need to know that it's something that's going to need to be done before you turn 50.
But what spurred the two of you into action? Because there are plenty of people out there that say, one of these days.
Yeah.
Something has to kick in that they say, today's that day.
So for us specifically, it was that we were big enough that we had employees that we wanted to go into. Because for us too, it's also, do we want to take it as income and pay it to the IRS, pay taxes on it to the IRS, or do we want to put it into our 401k and lower our taxable income? Thank you, CGN, CPA. We don't give tax advice, but it was more for us financially. It was the right time. We had enough people at our office that we were able to do it, and we wanted to do it in a 401k because we wanted to be able to offer a matching percentage to our employees as well. So for us, it was just the right time for us where we were at with our company. With that being said, I mean, we've worked with businesses now. We have a lot of friends that are business owners here in town. They're all at different journeys and times, you know what I mean? And they all have different amounts of employees. They're eligible to do different things. So it's really just getting it started. We've helped a lot of people start getting down the path of saving money.
Yeah. Galen, I picture somebody coming in for that very first consultation with you and being really nervous and a little bit scared about what they're getting into. They've been able to cruise along right now and not really think about it, but now they're being required to think about something that they've avoided up until now. Part of what you do is putting them at ease and making them more comfortable with the idea of saving for retirement.
Yeah, and to get people to understand how easy of a conversation it's going to be is hard, no matter how I try to, spin it. But what I can tell you is just last week on Friday, I had clients come in. I remember the first time they were in, they were scared. They had some fears about how their retirement was. They were already of age retired. They had fears about what was going on. What do we do? How do we do this? And the one thing that I can tell everybody is a year later, they were absolutely relaxed, fantastic about everything. They understood everything. I get my normal. I wish I would have met you sooner. And that's when I tell people, that's why today is the day to start planning, because you don't know. I don't know what you have. If you don't know what you have, I don't know what you have for sure. And it's really, I'd say 50% of the time, not as bad as you think it is. It's usually in a positive, light that I'm going to shed stuff because I'm not doom and gloom as a person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you meet a lot of people who come in who have already retired and they've got shoe boxes and they've got stuff hidden here and there and maybe even finances they don't even know they have and they say, I want to organize this so that retirement is turning into a much more complicated thing than I need it to be?
Well, I think people do get retired, and they are already retired, but it's a complacent thing, and it's just natural, progression in America. These companies are designed to come down with a product, and then a better product, and then a better product, and all the companies are working for everybody's business. So what you might have had 5 years ago, there might be something better today that we could do for you, and if you haven't examined that in 5 and 10 years and you've been retired, things could change. And one of the biggest things that I would recommend for everybody that's retired is to check their beneficiaries, because the beneficiaries that you might have listed, that person might have passed away, you might have forgotten. And that's one thing that I see all the time, even personally in my family. Beneficiaries, you need to list beneficiaries.
Yeah, and relationships change.
Yeah. Hey, you go to the dentist almost every 6 months. We don't even want you to come in that often.
No, not that often.
And it's not even going to be that uncomfortable. I promise.
No pain required.
Yeah. If Galen sticks his fingers in your mouth, there is something wrong. Yeah.
All right, so it's not as bad as drilling teeth.
No, it is not. We promise.
That's good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be painful.
No.
at all.
We have the new office too is amazing. So we had our first appointments in the new office on Friday. So we have a ton of space. I also wanted to bring up, we are also hiring right now. So we are looking for a new producer or agent. So if you have your insurance license or your financial advisor, we're looking to bring on more financial advisors. We have the space for them right now. We're also hiring. We have like an advisor position. We also are looking for an in-office full-time position for someone that is going to do outbound calling to start new relationships with new clients. It is not cold calling. And we're also hiring a person to stuff mail. And that would be like a very entry-level position, like someone that wants to work part-time, maybe someone that is 16, 17 years old that is in high school. Stuff and mail for us to get their foot wet and get in the door somewhere.
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, that's an interesting concept of, how do I get started if I want to do what you do? If one day my goal is to do that, get your foot in the door.
Yeah, we just had an internship finish up a couple weeks ago, and she came in. We gave her some tours around the office. She spent days with different people to learn what we do, but her main function was helping us fold mail to reach out to new clients.
There you go. People come into the new business or the new location. What do they see? What do they do when they get in there? Not intimidating at all?
So right now there's no signs. It's literally a 43 on the building, and you're going to come into a basically empty first floor, which is exciting. We're going to have a lot of space for businesses to rent on our first floor. GCS is going to take up the second and the third floor, but all of our offices are going to be on the second floor. So all you have to do is call us when you get there. We'll come down and greet you and bring you on up.
Yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, it's the old SW Jack building.
Yes. Yeah, 2 doors down from you guys.
Just next door neighbors.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It was very weird this morning driving into our own parking garage versus the meters right here. Yeah, that was very surreal for me. Yeah,
Pretty cool though.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a great, tremendous advantage for you, and you know, for everybody that wants to do business with GCES, this location, it really is central.
Yeah. We're real excited. You know, SW Jack, Christine Toretti, they have had a legacy in Indiana. The building has been an awesome building in Indiana for, I don't know, what is it now, like 50 years, 40 years?
It's very well kept.
So it is an awesome opportunity for us. We're going to have they haven't done much with it in the last couple of years. It's been relatively vacant. The third and the first floor hasn't had anyone in there since Alice Paul House was there years ago. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do some remodeling very quickly, and we're going to make it into a new thriving location in downtown Indiana.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, guys, the best of luck to you. People want to get a look at it. It's this Thursday, right?
Yeah, this Thursday is our business after hours. Just call the Chamber of Commerce to register. Their number is 724-465-2511. You do not have to be a chamber member to register for this event. So we're inviting our clients as well, friends, family. It's a chance for you guys to come and support the Humane Society and see our new location, find out what we're all about.
Terrific stuff. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Coming up, Boomer Sports, and then Matt is with us from the WCCS newsroom.
Rolling down the road feeling real fine. Tire Express keeps you right on time. Rain or shine, we're here for you. New tire fast service, getting you through. Tire Express, we're all about style. We go the extra mile so you can too.
Hey, if you're working 9 to 5 and your car needs repairs, how do you get it done when your mechanic has banker's hours? Skip the closed doors and go to Tire Express. Voted the best tire store in Indiana County for 5 straight years. They're open 8 to 7 every weekday and 8 to 5 on Saturdays. Family hours, not